Hello, water signs. Welcome to your reading. We're in a very different space as always. I'm gonna apologize for any noises in the background, but it's been quite quiet tonight, which is nice. We have company tonight by the lovely moon. So let's go into your reading, okay? I'm gonna do this as a timeless one. I'm feeling guided to do it this way. So when you see this is when you need to see it, all right? So let's have a little look for you guys and see what's going on, okay? Okay, we're ready. Wants to come out. All right, let's get one more. Beautiful. Really dealing with the foundations, but first things first. Let's talk about this. We have envy on the bottom of the deck here. So there is some jealousy around you, by the way. I think things are starting to change for you. I intuitively pick up on the fact that you're going to be receiving some blessings here, which is great. The only thing that's not great about it is that someone is very envious of this, and not that I feel like they're gonna get in the way. I don't think that they will, unless you let them, of course, because the only one that can really block your own blessings is yourself. And if you allow the judgment of others and the opinions of others to allow you to turn down things that actually are really good for you, just be mindful of this. Be careful of the company that you keep, and be careful of the advice that you keep, because yeah, that envy is not very great. Someone might be talking you out of something that's really good for you, because they're jealous or because they're miserable, so they feel like you should be miserable too. Or again, sometimes it's unintentional. Someone's living in the shadows for far too long. They don't believe anything good can happen, and their opinion may not be the reality, maybe their reality, because that's what they're talking to themselves, like, you know, words of affirmation to themselves, unfortunately, is very negative. So just be mindful of this. There is some jealousy, there is some envy, there are some people who are looking at what you have, thinking that either you don't deserve it, or like there's not that great. But anyways, we're moving away from that. That's on the bottom of the deck, so it's not very strong energy. So again, if we place boundaries with these people, it won't affect you, so don't worry about it. The cards coming through for you, though, is happy family, which is great. So this is about, it's good for your family, good for your home life. Things could be changing in the home. I feel like there could have been some chaos when it comes down to your foundations, and your foundations could be anything really, from your home, from your family, to your friends, to your relationships, you know, the things that kind of hold you up, and maybe even yourself, whatever the foundations are for you. There's been some difficulty here, to say the least, but this rainbow is a message here saying that things get better, and things are getting better. So the sun will shine again, and the rainbow will bring us a lot of peace and happiness, actually, and maybe even some blessings, because after this happens, we then have adjacent possibilities, which means doors are opening for you. Which is really good. This does give me Seven of Cups vibes, though, so just be aware of this. Not every door is good. What we don't want to do is walk into something that's, again, where the envious people are. Be very careful of competition. Be very careful of people who, again, I kind of get misery. The initial M could mean something with this, but I just get a sense here that someone might be, being a bit of a Debbie Downer on what is actually happening for you, like good-wise. It's good things. But there is definitely someone who's like, I don't know, Pisces. Oh, I want to say Pisces. I don't know. Cancer, I don't know. Scorpio. Now we have Angel of Balance. Now, this is actually a really good thing. I think this is something that you're doing. I think you're keeping to yourself. I do believe that you won't listen to negative opinions of others. So again, this is good. Angel of Balance is also, again, about you protecting your energy and you actually balancing it back out. So things have been tough for you, but this is good because it means that things are changing. So if you have been going through a tough time and still are, then this is really good news that things are actually starting to balance themselves out now. It's the more that you take that time to yourself, though, and actually feed the things that you want to grow. And like, I feel like you're focusing in on something here, like on what really is important to you. Maybe you felt like you've been focusing on things that were not that important, like, or your attention kind of had to be on things that I'm kind of getting the sense here, I think that you've been very busy, water signs. I kind of get the sense here that I feel like your music taste is changing. It's very random, but I can see that coming through as well. But the Angel of Balance is almost like I see you really kind of forgetting everything else, or finally having time to actually focus on something that has been out of balance, something that needed fixing. This could have been something within you, by the way. This could be your own self. Or again, it could have been family. Maybe a lot was going on in work and you didn't have enough time to focus on family, or, you know, your relationships. I think things are changing, or it could be vice versa, you know. I feel like things are changing for you. But let's see in the tarot. For water signs, please. The number 4 is really coming up in your reading. You have the King of Swords being very logical. This is very interesting. This is way too many cards, Spirit. Let's get one card out, please. Very interesting. I feel like you guys haven't really had the time to think properly. Like, I get the sense that you've been very logical, but the Hermit energy in reverse came through, Virgo energy. This kind of feels like being knowledgeable, but not being wise. Like, there's almost this energy here of... Now, this seems to be changing, or this could be someone that you're dealing with. Like, someone is very intelligent, but they're not very wise. So maybe they're very good with numbers, but they're not very wise. They don't have that. Someone's very surface level here. This could be in work, by the way. Or maybe this is something that you're changing. If you've been very surface level, maybe this is what's changing. You're really searching deep. Because this Virgo energy, this Hermit energy is about soul searching. It's about taking that higher road, higher journey, climbing up that mountain so you can see life in a different way. So you can see it from, you know, from high up above, that higher perspective. And using hope to guide you, but that's kind of been lost. Maybe you lost hope in something, you turned cold. Similar message to earth signs here. There's been so much going on. I don't think you had the time to really understand the actions that you were taking. Not that they were wrong at all. I don't think like that. I just get the sense here that like your grip on something was really strong. Your grip on something was really strong. Why are they showing me that? I think you've been very tense. Maybe you've been like fidgeting more of your hands. Like I get this sense of like falling your fist here, like holding on to something. Like, that's very strange, very weird message. Now, this is changing. But maybe there's been some tense situations going on around you that you've been really like, you've been trying to, you know, I kind of feel like this is like a bit of like, what they're showing me is like, you're finally able to let go of that, which is good. But something kind of took your attention maybe away from something, and this is maybe what you regret. Good thing is, again, this is changing. Because we have that Knight of Cups, which does suggest that there is some movement coming in your life. This could be some love coming into your life that is helping you take things further. So if you felt like you've been cold and detached for a while, then you're finding really beautiful connections with people that are gonna take you outside this comfort zone, actually, and help you find out a little bit more about yourself. If you've been detached from your soul, if you've been detached from this higher perspective, or this feels very spiritual, actually. This feels like you guys are going through a bit of like an awakening here, because this King of Swords, maybe this is the impact you're making on someone else, by the way. But again, this King of Swords energy, very logical, very, very headspace, very, I don't want to say superficial, because I don't mean it like money-wise, materialistically. I mean it in the sense of very like worldly. I don't know, you're using just 2 eyes and not 3 of them. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Maybe this is what you need to understand, because this Hermit energy kind of wants to be turned this way. We can be both. And in fact, a lot of great things can come from wisdom and intelligence. So I kind of feel like this is what's changing for you, which is good. I like to see it. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups, because this feels like you're stepping outside this comfort zone here. You have this Magician. So this is something that we've manifested, whether you realized it or not. I feel like this is something you created space for, whether you realized it or not. I don't know if you were really kind of like visualizing your ideal person, and all of a sudden, like, I don't think you realize this person came into your life, or maybe you still don't realize they're in your life. because you've been in this King of Swords energy. You've been protecting yourself, being logical, focusing on what you need to focus on, what the world teaches you to focus on, and you neglected your spirit. You neglected your heart space. But that's what's changing. This is where balance is coming through. And this is also going to improve your relationships, deepen your relationships with people. This Magician energy, this Knight of Cups energy, you've manifested in love. You've manifested in these deep emotions, these deep connections. This is about stepping outside your comfort zone, though, and kind of going through the difficulty of being in that emotional position, of being vulnerable. Devil. Why is the devil here? Now, interestingly enough, we have the Two of Pentacles now. The devil has the chains. The Two of Pentacles has the rope that's binding things together. So, again, this is very, like, worldly matters. You know, like, I like to say governments and stuff like this. This is, like, the responsibilities, things we feel tied to. Kind of the evil of the world. It's up for your own opinion, I guess. That's how I see it. The devil's very, I guess, materialistic, very superficial, I guess, in a sense. Disconnected from your spirit. It feels like there's been like a tie to something that you're cutting out. This could be a person. This could be a situation. This could be an old way of being, believing. Clarify the devil for me, please. The Page of Pentacles and the Star. So this is actually what's helping you learn a little bit more about this Virgo energy, this Hermit energy, this reflection, introspection. I think a very reflective, this King of Swords, you've been in like again, you've been thinking a lot. You've been thinking a lot. But it's almost like you missed the key point. And the key point was whatever this is cannot be resolved purely with your head. It has to be with your soul, your spirit. And that's difficult when you don't know what that is. But you're starting to learn. Page of Pentacles is an offer. This is taking the first steps. So it does feel like maybe someone is guiding you. Maybe someone is teaching you something here. Maybe someone is opening the doors for you to really discover your true self. Yeah, King of Wands coming through. This could be in your career. You could be finding your purpose here in your career. Clarify King of Wands. This could be, okay. Could be something that's, maybe your confidence was a bit blocked here. Your financial confidence too. I kind of, okay, I'm getting a sense of maybe like selling yourself short, and what that means is kind of like you have the skills, you have the talents, but the Four of Pentacles is maybe your finances were blocked, or like kind of just settling for less here. Like almost like someone wasn't giving you more than it wasn't giving you what you were worth. That's what it feels like. Or maybe this is a lack of belief in yourself to ask for more. Because that Four of Pentacles is like a holding back, holding on, stuck energy. Whereas the King of Wands is very, you know, flexible actually. Can adapt to any situation. This is someone who's very creative with solutions. Like can solve problems, you know, like very creatively, passionately. This Four of Pentacles is like there's a blockage here. Again, on your heart space. On your sense of self, your base chakra, your heart chakra, and your crown chakra. Okay, so there's 3. Now what this means, your base chakra, your identity, your belief in yourself and your right to be here is blocked. So that needs addressing. Your right to love and be loved is blocked. And your right to be able to receive messages from the divine, you know, is being blocked here as well. Your intuition is being blocked. Your connectedness is being blocked. Why? What's this blockage though? Could be a person again. Could have been a person. I wanted to say past tense there. 9 of Wands. There's certain boundaries here. Maybe you're scared of something, of what that means. Some of you are scared to do some soul searching because of maybe the inner demons that we have here, because it might reveal some pains that you don't want to address. It might bring up some things you don't want to address, and some things that you're not proud of, some things that you're not happy about within yourself. I kind of get a sense that this is like like that I kind of want to say water signs, like that's not good enough. Like in a sense that there are some amazing things about you. Like are you crazy? You're kind of talking yourself out of something, blocking your own blessings here and being able to receive what you're deserving of because you're telling yourself that you don't want to. But that in itself is neglecting yourself here. So it's almost like you're trying to move past that. It's about letting that barrier go, removing your pride, and figuring out what the issues are deep down. And let's see what they are. You're blocking it. Justice, Hanged Man, and the Two of Pentacles again. Now this is about this kind of feels like karma and rebalancing yourself here, which again, Angel of Balance came through. I get a sense of really understanding that there's neither right nor wrong in anything. They're just purely lessons to learn and blessings to receive. Like the Hanged Man, of course, Piscean energy. This is about being in an uncomfortable position, putting yourself in an uncomfortable position to be enlightened, to learn something, to gain something, to see things differently. And again, this is deep stuff. The Justice card, Libran energy. This is about kind of being honest with yourself again, so that you can balance yourself. Two of Pentacles, this requires inner work. This feels like shadow work for you guys. Is this why we're under the moon tonight? Ten of Wands, responsibilities. You've been holding on to a lot of things that have happened to you. Maybe that's your fear, though, is addressing this to let it go. I suggest writing letters to people who hurt you, or even if there are regrets on your side of how you dealt with things or whatever, like, which happens to all of us, so don't worry. This is about write that. You don't need to send it, but this is purely for you to let it go because you have been holding in a lot. You've been holding on to everything. Been trying to fix everything, or there's only so much you can do before you burn out. Water signs. I think that's been blocking you from gaining success and from gaining love. Is marriage coming up soon for you or for someone around you? Yes, Ten of Wands. This is about you can't keep carrying this with you. There's some inner work that needs to be done so you can rebalance yourself. Because I think that I kind of get a sense here of like you're trying to hold on or fix things for others to avoid fixing things for yourself. Like I get the fact that we need to kind of hone back into your own energy. Two of Cups though, there's love here. Also holding on to people or fixing people's problems, trying to keep people together is only making you fall apart. Water signs. But you have Two of Cups here, so it does look like some love is coming in, so some good connections. Two of Wands. Yeah, the Hierophant. This is definitely coming up for you. If it's not in your life right now, it will be, but there's marriage on the cards here. That could be your wedding coming up. Two of Wands is expanding yourself. Again, you kind of go from being scared of going outside your comfort zone to suddenly realizing that that's what you need to do this whole time. So whatever was blocking you, you're fixing. You're removing that block. Some of you, it was yourself, and others of you, it was this old conditioning, old belief or fear of doing that deep inner work, or what that even means. This comes with a lot of reflection time. Some of you are going to be getting some guidance from someone who's older than you, who's experienced in something here. Some of you could be getting a really good work contract, by the way, as well. Like, this feels very like a blessing. Like, it's almost like I can hear, you have no idea how much this means to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know why it's coming through, but there you go. Like, maybe you're getting accepted for something that you really needed, you really wanted. But you're deserving of it. So now that you've asked for it, even to the universe is coming in. I feel like that's what was blocking any manifestations of yours as well. Was you wasn't doing the inner work. Something was blocked, and it was again, that base chakra. You didn't believe that you deserved it deep down. You wanted it. Yeah, by all means. We can all want things very easily. But to believe you're deserving of it is very different. And that's what really manifests things in. So you're now believing you're worthy. You're letting go of anyone who's ever told you you're not. Like, I feel like that's old things. Like, oh, I don't need that, though. Like, oh, you know, love, I don't need that, though. You don't need someone else to love you, but you do need love. I think that that's necessary. Everyone deserves love. And a good kind. We have 3 of Pentacles and the Devil. This actually feels like work, though. Yeah, this feels good. So, I kind of feel like... Let's clarify this Devil quickly, though. The Knight of Swords. Okay, this is interesting. Jealousy again is coming through again for you guys. So we have the Wild card and the Star card. This is great. Look, and we have celebrations. Look at this. Look at this. You're gaining celebration. You're gaining success. You're gaining new beginnings. You're gaining a wish fulfillment. This is amazing. But it does feel like there's some jealousy again. Someone trying to keep you stuck, or someone who's just... this could be assumptions, this could be accusations, this could be someone who's just not happy for your success here. But I feel like the work that you've done is being rewarded with the 3 of Pentacles. Like, there was a plan, there was a structure, there was something there, and someone tried to shit on it, basically. I've been holding myself back from swearing this whole time, but I'm swearing. Fuck it. Been through so much recently, I don't care about YouTube rules anymore, but here we go. 3 of Pentacles, like... You had a plan, like you had an idea or something, and someone was very quick to like shut you down on it. Like, look at this. This is the envy, jealousy. Looks like it was a really good plan then. I feel like someone like wanted their ideas to come first, so they just... What was their problem? 7 of Cups. Maybe there was a misunderstanding here. But everything will work out for you. If there's been people trying to make your life hell, literally with the Devil card, then don't worry. Just don't attach yourself to their words, okay? Because that's how we keep ourselves stuck here. Don't allow yourself to be down there. Like, it's low vibe. I see some success coming for you. I see some happy times coming for you. The Star card wanted to come back out again. This is deep. This is deep stuff. Like, I think that this is what's going to cut this Devil energy out. Maybe in the past you would have believed these kinds of people that said, oh, like, yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea. But you're actually like, no, it's a damn good one. Like, maybe people are telling you, like, what do you mean? This person said this to you. Like, it feels like someone's insulting you, or someone is criticizing you. Someone is jumping to a conclusion. Someone is very quick to shut you down. Not very quick to lift you back up again, though, when they realize they were wrong. Like, it's... And I don't think they're going to admit that they were wrong either, by the way. So I think you have a support team that will come to your aid. See people looking at your work, like looking at what it was here. Maybe like listening to your side of the story. Star card, healing. Taking some time out for you. Needing a break from this. But not letting it affect you. You're giving back to the world still. Like, I feel like this negativity, these negative people won't dampen your spirits. Don't worry. Like, I feel like you're going to be fine. And I also think that you're going to... maybe I kind of get a sense here of, like, this is going to make them even madder. Like, water signs, I think these people are going to be mad. Because they're stuck in this hell that they've built for themselves. Like that envy card we had in the beginning. And then they're going to see you gain that support. Because it's Aquarius energy, 11th house. This is about networking. It's about groups. So yeah. Someone's going to be mad. Alright. Is there anything else for water signs that we need to know? 7 of Swords again, look. I kind of get this sense here. 7 of Swords again, someone trying to sabotage something here. 2 of Swords is like cutting this out, choosing to not, you know, focus on that. 7 of Pentacles is waiting for your results to come in. Like, I feel like you've been truthful, you've been honest, you've been genuine. And maybe someone was trying to, like, bribe their way to the top here. Or bribe. Like, someone was trying to manipulate their way to the top here. Someone was being very sneaky. Like, someone was being very, like, deceitful. 2 of Swords, though, is, like, a decision has to be made maybe between you and this person. or Two of Swords is just cutting it out, like choosing to leave this behind, choosing to not have anything to do with this person or this thing. And the Seven of Pentacles here that feels like your side, water signs. The genuine, you've worked really hard for this. You've worked really hard, and maybe someone's coming in who, again, like, cheated their way to the top, or maybe they cheated on you, and they're trying to, you know, if this is legal situations, then maybe they're trying to, like, act like the victim here. Someone's trying to act like a victim when they are not a victim. You're the victim, but you're not even claiming the victim. You just want this to be over. Like, you just want your good rewards in exchange for this experience. Some of you in the end will just decide to walk away and do something better, because this is not serving you. And I do actually see some good fortune coming in. And guess what was there? Hermit energy again. So I think you're really thinking about, like, your purpose in life. And I think it's experiences like this that make you realize that, am I really doing the right thing for me, you know? Maybe you're realizing, like, an industry just isn't for you because of the kind of people that are in it, or these kinds of relationships aren't for you because of what you're attracting. Like, maybe some of you are choosing to just be single. You're choosing to maybe have your own company because there's something about the way that other people handle things, the way that other people are, that you just want to remove yourself from it. Maybe take a break. I'm doing something different here. And I'm going to use another oracle deck at the end of a reading. Yeah, look, imagine. So you guys are really being told, look, when you're thinking about this next chapter for you, think big. There are some really incredible things that you can get. This is also judgment energy, so learning lessons here, never-ending stories. So if you're waiting for results or something, again, the more that you wait around for something, of course, the more frustrated you're going to be. If it's a timing issue, then of course, can't help ourselves, but this is really about trying your best to be distracted. Like, having faith in spirit, having faith in yourself, regardless of the outcome, is going to be really important. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting at the clock, waiting, and it's really going to dim your light. We don't want that to happen, because this card is, all the color is drained from her. She's pretty much depressed, as you can see, like, almost stuck at this timer, like stuck looking at something that's just draining your energy. Be careful of your timings, by the way, like what you're spending your time doing. This could even be social media. Maybe it's time to detox, because it's almost like you're draining something here by trying to, like, guess what's gonna happen. This imagine is kind of like, use your imagination, like, think big. Something really amazing is gonna come from this, actually. I see that. Okay, my angels, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Honestly, I apologize again for my lack of YouTube videos. I'm trying to get a good routine going at the same time as sort my life out, because these planets going retrograde really killed me, literally. Like, I feel like it. But I miss you guys. I really would love to do a live stream so we can chat one day. But anyways, leave that there. Love you guys. I will see you guys next time. I wish you all the best. Personal readings are linked down below. But for now, I'll see you next time.